New York Facts. New York Amber Alert. The Amber Alert system, originating in 1996 after the tragic abduction and murder of 9-year-old Amber Hagerman, was a collaborative effort between Dallas-Fort Worth broadcasters and local police to establish an early warning system for locating abducted children. This initiative gained nationwide adoption, with coordination responsibilities at the national level assumed by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, and the U.S. Department of Justice. Modeled after the Texas program, the New York State Amber Alert Plan is a voluntary partnership involving law enforcement, broadcasters, and others to swiftly engage the public, especially motorists, in the search for abducted children. Investigating agencies provide information directly to the New York State Police Special Victims Unit in Albany, which utilizes a blast fax and email system to disseminate details to broadcasters and law enforcement in the relevant area of abduction. Activation of the New York State Amber Alert Plan is contingent upon an investigating law enforcement agency having reasonable cause to believe that an abduction of a child under 18 has occurred, and the child is at risk of serious bodily harm and/or death due to the actions of another or a proven mental or physical condition. Even if formal activation criteria are met, practicality may influence activation based on the specificity of available information and the time elapsed since the disappearance. Reasonable cause to believe necessitates evidence from eyewitness accounts or the elimination of other possibilities leading to the belief that a child has been abducted. Familial abductions are considered if the child is endangered by the actions of the abducting family member, with factors such as threats, violence, or a history of child abuse taken into account. In cases where Amber Alert criteria are not met, requesting agencies are directed to other state police investigative resources and the Missing Persons Clearinghouse, MPC, for potential issuance of a missing child, college student alert. This strategic approach aims to maintain the program's integrity, prevent excessive use, and avoid harm to the relationship between broadcasters and law enforcement, ultimately ensuring public engagement and responsiveness. New York Missing Persons Clearinghouse. The New York State Missing Child, College Student, and Vulnerable Adult Alert procedures outline the steps for law enforcement agencies when requesting the activation of specific alerts. The procedure involves request activation. Submit an alert request via the missing person record in the eJustice IJ portal, specifying the type of alert: missing child, missing college student, or missing vulnerable adult. Photo submission. Upload photos to the eJustice IJ portal or email them to missingpersons@dcjs.ny.gov, including a vulnerable adult condition for missing vulnerable adult alerts. Confirmation call. Call the Missing Persons Clearinghouse, MPC, at 1-800-346-3543, option 1, to confirm receipt of the request and photos. Alert updates. After activation, promptly notify the MPC of any case updates, including when the missing person has been located. Resolution report. When the case is resolved, MPC staff will email the post-activation report to the requesting officer, who must complete and submit it with all known details. Key points. Agencies are encouraged to request alerts without a waiting period for effective results, especially when a missing person is believed to be traveling in a known vehicle. Alerts have a maximum activation period of 72 hours. If unresolved, they convert to a standard missing person case. The New York State Thruway and Department of Transportation highway signs are activated for a maximum of 8 hours, extendable if appropriate. 3 types of alerts: missing child, missing college student, and missing vulnerable adult, each activated based on specific criteria. Alerts are distributed to various platforms within minutes of activation, including police agencies, media, highway signs, airports, and more. Amber Alerts specifically focus on abducted children under 18 believed to be at risk for serious bodily harm or death, differing from the outlined alerts. New York statistics. New York Missing Persons Report, October 2023. This report provides an overview of the current status of missing persons cases in New York as of October 2023. Missing persons. Total cases: 24,046. Open cases: 37,643. Resolved cases: 0. New York is actively addressing 24,046 missing persons cases, with 37,643 cases remaining open for investigation. Unfortunately, no cases have been resolved as of this reporting period. Unidentified persons. Total cases: 14,586. Open cases: 6,776. Resolved cases: 0. The state is currently managing 14,586 unidentified persons cases, with 6,776 cases still open for identification and resolution. Unclaimed persons. Total cases: 16,162. Open cases: 3,664. Resolved cases: 0. New York is dealing with 16,162 unclaimed persons cases. Of these, 3,664 cases remain open, awaiting resolution. This report reflects the ongoing efforts of law enforcement and relevant agencies to address and resolve missing persons cases in the state. The collaboration between authorities, communities, and support networks remains crucial in ensuring the successful resolution of these cases and bringing closure to families.